Sometimes you want to change directory structure, but you would like to check first whether you gave duplicates. You want to check that you didn't mess something up real bad. So let's practice this. /tmp resets on reboot. And I'm gonna run cp-r, except I'm not gonna run cp-r, I'm gonna run echo. Do you notice something wrong? It will plop them all in here. It's happened before. I'll grab all of the projects that have some E letter inside of them, and I'm gonna put them inside of C. So let me say that, copy, recursively. I'm gonna write a shell script. The shell script will be such that I can check it and then commit into it. I practiced this. This isn't very natural, but I have done stuff that is pretty close to what you're seeing actually. And I messed up how I moved directories. And directories ended up instead of other directories, but I could kind of untangle it because I had a script that just declares these are the destinations. So I'm gonna substitute everything into this. And let me pipe into head. I find this is extremely important because the whole point of the terminal is you can look up and see the history. And if you can't, then the terminal is just a bad GUI. So I have apparently screwed things up. Now you would want to open with your editor. I'm going to use ed so that you can see it more clearly. I'm not implying that you should also use ed. Let's take a look. Don't mind the syntax highlighting. Normally ed doesn't have syntax highlighting. I added it some and I messed it up. This says SD. Indeed, I typed SD. Let me write and quit. Can you do this? I think you can. Yeah. Now I would like a subshell because I'm going to experiment a little. Here's the fun part. The whole point is that I can substitute something in here. And that something is going to help me judge if I screwed up bad. And that will be substituted by shell a-t and then echo $0. And that will be the $0, by the way. So it's going to print web and web A in the end. Let's check that out. Notice how slow it is. Yeah. It's slow because that's how shell scripting works. However, know that this is a shell script. This is a shell function. So you can put a shell built in here, and I'm gonna do just that. Let me Control D, go back to the previous shell, and open again. I'm gonna go to the bottom. Actually, let's go to the top and add something. I'm gonna add the echo 1. Echo 1 prints the first thing. Let me write exactly that. Printf is a built-in. Echo is sometimes a built-in, but printf is. So printf, just print. I used to be on Dvorak, and let's set PS1, so that once I quit again, it's gonna be a little better. Okay, I buy that. As you can tell, in the end I can provide move, or I could make other functions like SD. I don't remember if I said it, but I imply source destination by SD. You could have more of these functions, which say what directory should be created, for example. And now I can check if all of the sources are unique, if all of the destinations are legitimate. So let's do the first thing. SD, I'm gonna provide it E1, which is defined in here. And notice that it's all just shell built-ins. No sub-process will be called. So this is actually pretty fast. E1, tail, instant, and print me the duplicates. And there are no duplicates. And if oh man, I still don't know. Transpose plus 4 and okay, I duplicated it. I did. It is so confusing, but it's also really simple. Unique, there is a duplicate now. I know there is a duplicate now. There is supposed to be a duplicate in standard error. Actually, that wasn't necessary. Interesting. That was written wrong. Does nothing ever work here? Oh, I know. And so on and so forth. In the end, SD, move. Once you wanna commit to it. Then you make other shell scripts for, well, I screwed up. I wanna take them all away again. You can sort of do it. I have no idea what these messages mean, but I'm running out of pace, so goodbye.